birth name, and how you have thrived in this community.
My name is Nikita Wiley. I'm the owner of Kitty's Custom Cleaning. That's what started everything. And I like to thank Jacksonville for supporting us and allowing our businesses to grow. And that's one of the reasons that I started Rising CEO Academy, so that I can help other entrepreneurs.
Kitty, I know that you've been thriving and surviving in this community. Talk to us about what made you change into that entrepreneur, now a CEO of your own movement, so that you can help others.
What made me change, honestly, is I wanted more control of my life. I was in corporate America, and it served me well. And I think corporate America is one of the real reasons that my businesses do thrive, because of those standard operating procedures. However, it came to a point where I wanted to control my time off, and ultimately control my destiny. And that's one of the reasons that I stepped into entrepreneurship.
Kitty, entrepreneurship is not for everyone. It's a vision, and it gives you control. Talk to us about the energy you felt. It wasn't easy at first, correct?
Oh, no, it wasn't easy at all. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't think it was for me. I never really thought about it. It was just at a point where I felt the change coming on and decided to start cleaning houses at night. And that led to me reading books, listening to podcasts, taking several mentorships, and then realizing that this entrepreneurial journey could actually be a thing. But for me, until about 2014, I never thought about entrepreneurship. I thought it would be one of those things that wouldn't be for me. And through personal development, I found that that was ultimately the thing that put me to make me into who I truly am meant to be.
Community Shaunee, speaking to Kitty Lee Customs, Kitty Lee, that the woman who refused to just sit and is now thriving in the community, surviving in the community, and empowering a community. Today, she is here to just talk about her journey, but also to empower those that are listening that may want to be an entrepreneur, but may try to figure out that, complacency is the place. Kitty, talk to us about stepping out of complacency, stepping out of your zone, and maybe being pushed out of it to make you who you are today.
Yes, stepping out of my comfort zone is one of the things that I have learned to do. And I learned to work through my fears and my nervousness. Because being in corporate America where I was, it was comfortable. And I knew that every 2 weeks I was going to get a check. But being a full-time entrepreneur, that's very uncomfortable, and there's no guaranteed income. Therefore, that's one of the reasons that you always see me wearing my brand. You always see me in my vehicles, because it's at a point where I've learned that I have to always sell so that I can earn income, so that I can actually live. And that's one of the reasons that pushed me to branding myself so well, so that everybody can know exactly what I do, who I am, so that I can have income. When you think, I put a lot of emphasis on branding, because I do have to have income, because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. There's no guarantee with anything with it.
And I see that you wear the color pink in your branding. Talk to us about that color and why it's so powerful for you.
Why that color is so powerful for me is, it was this book I read. It was called The Brand Called You, and it broke down color patterns. And I always like fuchsia. I always like pink. But my colors are fuchsia, white, and black. Black is luxurious. White is clean. Fuchsia is a form of red that's eye-catching and gets attention. So therefore, I am a luxurious cleaning company with eye-catching colors. And it came from reading that book. I took a class at the Jacksonville Women's Chamber of Commerce, and that was one of the books that we had to read, The Brand Called You. And I truly remember those three things, and that's why I hone into those colors. Because it's black is luxury, and I want to be luxurious. White is clean. So all my workers, when they come to your house, they're wearing all white. And then fuchsia is a form of pink, which is very eye-catching. And I notice people see it all the time. So that's how I came with those colors.
Shaunee speaking to Kitty Lee, Nikita Watley, empowering entrepreneurs, but women. And I see that on Facebook you had posted that you have to be a certified entrepreneur, and Jacksonville Small and Emerging Businesses, you're pushing achievements through them. Talk to us about that achievement.
That achievement was great for me because I always wanted to do it, but I hadn't ever really went through the process. So now I've completed the process. Thank you to Councilman Reggie Gaffney Jr. for inviting me to a meeting that they had for the JSEP program. I completed that process, and now I have access to different mentorships and different capital that can help me increase my business. And that's something I encourage small businesses in Jacksonville to do. Become a partner with the Jacksonville Small Emerging Business Program. They call it JSEP. That can truly grow your business, and it gets you to capital. And we know as a business owner, capital makes a difference when we're trying to run our business. So please partner up with the city of Jacksonville.
A few more questions for you because I find you intriguing.
Okay.
You have always been striving and surviving in the community. You know, with entrepreneurship, there are days where, hey, I didn't make that money. How do you overcome that, and how does that tie into mental health and well-being?
It can be a lot, but what I do to overcome that is when I see my income going down, what I'll try to do is follow up on leads that I had, like cleaning leads, follow up on people who I previously worked with and contact them and see if they need my services. And or I'll put things on Facebook and social media. Social media is free. It doesn't cost anything. So I use social media as a platform to advertise my business. As you can see, my name on social media is Kitty's Custom Cleaning because I need you to know immediately what I do and that I'm an entrepreneur, so that if someone says, hey, my grandmother's house needs cleaning, people know that Nikita Watley is Kitty's Custom Cleaning. So I push people to really start using your social media platform to push your businesses because ultimately that gains you income.
And it's all about income when being an entrepreneur, but it's also being mentally ready, physically fit. And I see that you work out a lot. You are into just moving. So talk to us about, you know, you're working out. I see you, Kitty, where you have to balance with exercise. So talk to us about your regimen as being an entrepreneur. And you are celebrating a big birthday this year, and you do not look it. So what and how what do you do to keep Kitty Lee going?
Well, I do exercise and I try to eat healthy. That helps out a lot because simply, if I'm not healthy, I can't run my businesses. So I make it a point to add exercise and healthy eating to my lifestyle. I also started a dance team because I love dancing. So I started a 40 and over dance team so that I can actually dance and get exercise at the same time so I can do what I love and it gives me what I need, which is the exercise. Because as an entrepreneur, you do have to take care of yourself. If I'm in the hospital, I can't run the businesses. So that means that I do have to exercise, I do have to eat healthy, I do have to drink water, simply so that I can keep this thing going.
And life does keep going. Community, Shaunee speaking to Kitty Lee. You will see her in the community. The pink is popping, and also her life is popping. And she's celebrating 50 years and doing big things in the community. Kitty, talk to us about now being the emerging CEO of your own brand. Talk to us about, you say businesses a lot in this interview. What are the businesses? Tell us.
The businesses are Kitty's Custom Cleaning, Kitty's Car Rentals, Kitty's Car Wash, Kitty's Vacation Rentals, Kitty Booth 360, Kitty Braids, Kitty's Laundry Service. So I know I refer to businesses a lot, and my name is Kitty's Custom Cleaning, but we actually have other businesses. And those are the businesses. So I do ask for you all to support us, and we thank you for Jacksonville for allowing us to grow.
The Bold City is the city to grow. As you see, we are emerging beyond platforms that anyone has ever thought, and entrepreneurs are doing great in our community. Kitty is one of them. Community, if you would like to understand and know more about what Kitty is doing, her CEO Academy, and of course, how to get involved with the different businesses that can help you survive and thrive. Kitty, how can someone connect with you?
You can find me on my website at Kitty's Custom Cleaning, and you can find me on all social media platforms under Kitty's Custom Cleaning and Rising CEO Academy on social media also.
And that's Kitty with a K, community. Kitty, it's always a pleasure to speak with you, because every time I speak with you, you add one more notch to your entrepreneur journey. So thank you. Happy birthday on your 50th. Do not stop. People are watching you. You'll be amazed at how many people you are empowering just off of moving as Kitty Custom Cleaning. And with the hurricane season, what is one of the things that you were able to help the community with?
We were able to help the community with cleanup. That's one thing that Kitty's Customs Cuts was actually able to do. My brother, he runs that one for us, and he really did help a lot of people with down trees and limbs and everything. So that's something that we did do.
Improving the community, striving and thriving in the community. Kitty Lee Custom Cleaning is here to just show the community that if you have a will, you will find a way. Thank you for empowering this community and people who are watching. And as we continue with community viewpoints, we're talking to powerful women.